Welcome back to Omni Garage. So here I have Griot's Garage ceramic tyre dressing. Now behind me I've got the 2007 Subaru. It's been parked in the garage for 3 months. If you have a quick look at the wheels and stuff, they look pretty clean, but if you look at the outside of the vehicle, it's sat in dust for 3 months. So we need to give this car a bit of a wash. You can tell that I do have really nice tyre dressing on there, so we're going to strip all that tyre dressing off, clean the wheels up, and we're going to apply this product and see how good it is, see how we like it, and see what kind of longevity we get out of using this ceramic tyre dressing. So before we apply our tyre dressing, we really need to sort of prep the wheels, give them a good clean, and then we need to prep our tyres. So I need to try the best I can to try and get this existing tyre dressing off. We're going to use that using brake buster and some other sort of tyre cleaning chemicals, and we're going to brush it off, and then we're going to have a nice clean surface ready for that tyre dressing to be accepted, which means that we've got the best opportunity for that product to perform, to see how, like, the longevity, to see what kind of water behavior it has. And you can see whatever's on there is actually really stout. Look how much water beading we have on there. This is like basically brand new tyre dressing on here. So I'm going to do my best to try and strip that off.
So we can see the browning on the tyres there. Hopefully this wheel cleaner is doing a good job at stripping away that existing dressing we've got on there. We've got these wheels and tyres all cleaned and prepared. What you want to ensure is that the tyre is completely dry before you go and apply pretty much any type of SiO2 tyre dressing. We've found with some of the less stout dressings, you can apply them if there's a little bit of water on there, but I find to get that nice even application of some of these more stout dressings, you've got to make sure that that wheel is completely dry.
And also preparation of the tyre is key. So you've just watched us clean the wheels, prepare the tyre, and that's so that basically the tyre dressing gets accepted to the tyre, so that you can actually get the performance that the bottle says, so that you do get that water beading, so that you do get that longevity and that nice finish for a period of time.
I think we will get some good longevity out of this, because this is SiO2 infused. Obviously it's marketed as a ceramic tyre dressing, so I think we'll get
water, chemicals and dirt, so I should keep the tyre looking pretty clean. Appearance for weeks, I don't quite know what that means.
Okay.
We typically use CarPro Dark Side. We quite like that for clients who are getting their car washed every couple of months, because when that comes back it's still got the tyre dressing on after that, so that lasts a couple of months. Some more water-based tyre dressings don't last as long, like the Obsessed Garage tyre dressing sort of lasts a couple of weeks, whereas something like Tyre Plus from ADS lasts a little bit longer, and then we are in the process of going through the process of testing out ADS Ghost, which is more of a tyre sealant, which we should hopefully get sort of longer, sort of in that 3-month area.
I think this will probably fall between that Tyre Plus.
This will be like a CarPro Dark Side sort of.
I think so.
Should we see what it smells like?
See what the consistency of the product's like as well.
It
You're
seems
going to go smell first, eh?
Yeah.
What's the smell?
Oh, yeah, okay.
You went first, it's quite rude.
I did go. I just straight in there.
Oh, it has a really nice smell. That's a nice scent.
What do you reckon it is?
Ugh, not this again.
It's like green apple. No, because do you know what happens? People go, oh, yep, real nice, refreshing scent, and then you like you as a viewer left wondering, well, what is this?
I don't know.
Scent?
Do we need to go again?
Does it smell like sort of cucumber juice? Green apple, cucumber?
I don't think it's quite as strong as a green apple. What I do...
Oh, do you know what it is? It's watermelon. Have another go. You're not going in there for like a pass.
Yes.
That's how you're going into the bottle. It's green apple,
good.
watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon, more with so than like an apple. All I know is that it's really important for me that a drying aid and a tyre dressing, or tyre sealant, smells good, because it's the final stage of, you know, the detailing process. And I like to have that lingering nice smell.
What's important for me in a tyre dressing, I don't care how long it lasts really.
Yep.
I want to be able to spray it onto a brush, and I want to be able to apply it. Oh, there's a wasp there. I want to be able to apply it nice and uniform. I don't like gluggy petroleum-based tyre dressings. It's sticky, it's messy, and then I feel like the water ones don't really.
Do you know what I like?
Nice.
Do you know what I like that this product?
Should we just
doesn't
apply
have?
it and shut up?
Yeah, we should. But can I just tell you what I like? I like products. Well, I like swapping on my tyre dressings now the sprayer for like a soap bottle cap, so you can squeeze it. Because look at what you've done there.
I just made a mess of myself.
And I mean, if you spray that as well, there's a potential to get overspray if you're not very careful and spraying straight into the pistol.
So this goes on really nice.
This goes on quite thin.
Well,
Looks quite thin.
I don't know. I like it. I like that I can spread it.
Yep.
What I would like to see is how well it absorbs around the lettering. Because a lot of other ones, you get like this blotchiness around the lettering. So it'd be nice to see how it accepts around that area.
Yeah, the Michelin tyres especially, you've got that kind of velvet edge as well and reacts differently.
So this looks like it's slightly water-based. I don't know. Can you see how the water-based dressings look?
Yep. Yeah, I feel like that's water-based. Just making a guess there based on how it's looking.
Yeah, I could be completely wrong, but
I think it's quite easy to spread looking at that. You haven't worked too hard to try and get that evenly spread across the tyre.
so we'll let that soak in and go around and do the others. I mean, when you're applying tyre dressing for the first time, it is probably better that you let that set up overnight. You let that absorb into the tyre and then sort of flatten it off. We're not going to do that because you guys are going to sit here and watch this for 24 hours. You get bored. So we'll just go around and do the others. We'll let it soak in for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we'll flash it off or, you know, flatten it off, and we'll see what we're left with.
So you can do 2 layers on this product as well. What is it saying that a second layer is going to do? Add extra gloss.
Extra gloss, a bit more longevity, and you could do that after 10 minutes or so. So you could drive this after 10 minutes. So I guess if you're working in a high volume shop and the customer needed to drive away, let this have 10 minutes, and I suppose that will stop the sling and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a really easy to apply product. You're not having to work too hard there.
Spreads really nicely, and that's probably because it's probably water based. Yeah, I like that.
It's doing an alright job around the Michelin lettering there. Are you getting a whiff of that smell as you're spraying it as well? No?
No.
It's quite mild.
Quite mild.
So you're applying this by kind of going around the whole tyre and spreading it and then coming back
And sort of
backfilling.
massaging it in,
Yeah.
yeah. How do you do it? Do you go like bit by bit, or?
Yeah, I kind of go section by section, and I'll probably spray additional product into the brush maybe twice across the whole wheel, maybe 3 times, depending on how much I'm actually spraying. And as I said, I've gone away from spraying. I'm kind of more using an applicator where I can kind of squeeze it.
Or you're sort of dabbing it on the pad?
Well, just squeeze tip, yeah. So I'm kind of remove that risk of any kind of overspray getting on, you know, garage flooring, or worst case, getting it back sprayed on the car. Yeah, it's a really easy application process.
Should we clear this up? We're having an argument.
Yeah.
So okay. So what is the right thing to do? Come in close. Come in close. Come in, viewers. So I like to apply. Let's not look at that because you're garbage.
Okay.
I like to apply the dressing from here
Yeah.
to that line on the tyre. Yeah, you can see that black line.
Point with your finger. Yep.
That black line. I feel like I've got a clear start and end point.
Yep.
Every tyre has that marking up there, and I feel like that's where I stop. You, on the other hand, like to basically paint the whole tyre with tyre dressing. You like to start here, and you like to come right up to, like, I don't know, to where the tyre meets the road.
Well, I've done it on this front wheel. I feel like there's 2 parts of the tyre. There is the sidewall, okay?
Yeah.
And then there is the bit that comes in contact with the road.
And you've decided you're going to paint way up.
You just kind of taking the mickey.
Because your idea is that if you paint way up here, when you drive, it'll wear it to a certain line, yeah?
Correct. So you're going to end up with this nice uniform finish all the way around, where you're going to have this weird little section from here
Yeah.
to here.
But it's the same colour.
Yeah, it is the same colour, but I just feel like it looks a little bit incomplete.
But
Like-
now that looks incomplete. Now, when I'm standing back of the car and I'm having
Yeah.
a beer, I'm going, oh yeah, you did a good job, but man, check out that tyre dressing.
Yeah, but I
Looks
look at this
garbage.
side and I feel like, look, you've gone a bit above the lines there.
Your
So how
tyre
does that
dressing,
work?
your tyre dressing looks good after the first drive. My tyre dressing looks good when I'm parking in the garage.
You've got this section here that you haven't done anything on, but you've gone over here.
Well,
so now you've got a tyre that looks
that's probably what you did.
I didn't touch that tyre.
I think you should just apply it to the line.
Okay.
Let's drop a comment in the video and tell me what you do. Are you in the line kind of guy? Like when you're at school, right, and you're 5 years of age and the teacher tells you, always colour in the lines, Jolly.
Yeah, but
Johnny, colour
inside the lines on that.
And Glenn's like, nah, I didn't even go to school, but I'm colouring wherever I want.
Okay, drop a comment below. To the line or to the extent of the sidewall?
Well, yeah, but where are you going? You're going to some arbitrary number. Just
I go all the sidewall.
You're just painting right up to the top.
Yep.
But then the problem is, so you're that guy who now has these 4 half circles in the garage because you're painting right over into that. And you're also the guy who now's got all this streaky line running out of his driveway when he backs out for the first time.
There's no streaky line going on the driveway from
Let me tell you, my neighbour's that guy, and he's got 4 half circles where he puts his tyre dressing.
Because he
pulls it into and then he drives it out, and it's like all this.
I tell you what, he will probably have that because
especially when you're using SIO2.
Let me have a word. I think it's because he probably uses that spray on foam. That's how you get half circles.
Yeah, but you're also getting half. So, okay, are you the guy who's now going to roll that back half a turn so you get the other bit of the tyre?
Did you watch my video on Ghost while you're away?
Watch you.
I said little.
Don't watch anything Omni Garage does.
I said, I've got a little tip for the viewers. When you're applying a tyre dressing, roll the car back a little bit, and then you can get a full uniform coverage.
Yeah, and that's why it takes you 4 hours to clean a car.
No, it doesn't, because I just take the handbrake off.
Anyway, this tyre dressing's on. It's sat up for about 10 minutes. Let's come around to the side that you've butchered.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to level this off, and I'm going to do another application so you can see what 2 look like. Rub hard on your section.
Looks great. It actually leaves a really nice satin finish. It's not high gloss there at all, coming along and leveling it after 10 minutes.
Yeah, I reckon I'd stop there. If that was me, I would stop there at that finish, but for the viewers at home, because you know they like the glazed donut look. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Joe? Joe's our highest commenter.
Oh yeah,
channel. He always comments on all the videos. Do you reckon he's a glazed donut kind of tyre man, or is
like
he
real shiny?
Yeah, or is he like a peel it back one level? What do you reckon Joe is? Do you reckon Joe is in the line or out the line?
I reckon Joe is an out the line kind of guy.
You reckon?
Yeah.
And I reckon, okay, you reckon he's out the line, I reckon he's real shiny too.
So you reckon Joe is out the line, glazed donut.
Joe, write us a big spiel about how you put your tyre dressing on.
I think regardless of what Joe says, I'm still an outside the line kind of guy. I want that whole sidewall painted.
See, I want clarification about where I should put my tyre dressing.
Yeah, but you're looking for that clarification from Joe or the audience.
No, I'm looking for that clarification on the line that every tyre has that I know where to paint to.
So you're not looking for external validation?
No.
You're going to continue doing what you're going to do.
Says. I'm doing me, and that's what I'm doing. So that's what it looks like on another application. You probably should let that sit for 10. If I just give that a...
I mean, it's still not glossy. You're still really satin. It's definitely a bit richer.
Yeah, so I'm really happy with the application of this product. I think it flattens off to a reasonable finish, and we're just yet to see the longevity. So they say a couple of weeks. We'll see what that is, and we'll come back to you maybe in another video or on a wash and talk, and we'll update you on the longevity of this product. But yep, so far happy with this. So if you're interested in more Griot's products, we've got a whole bunch of products that we're making videos on. We've also already made a whole heap. Comment in the videos about what kind of products you want. Comment on how you apply your tyre dressing, because we're actually really excited to find out who's right and who's wrong.
Funny we could do a poll on YouTube. I think we can actually, but we won't. We'll just rely on the comments.
We'll just rely on the comments. But that's it for Omni Garage. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Griot's products.